Okay, so if you're a Jewish community leader, you know this feeling. You pour your absolute heart and soul into creating this rich, diverse calendar of programs. I mean, you're working to inspire, to connect, to serve. But then comes the challenge, right? How do you translate all that incredible, intentional work into an online presence that actually connects with people? Let's get into it.
Does this sound familiar? I hear this all the time. It's this real frustration where you're building this beautiful, welcoming community in person, but when you try to show that to the world online, the message just feels, I don't know, disjointed, scattered, and honestly, it's exhausting, especially when you know just how much value you're offering.
So, let's really explore this disconnect. Why is it that a calendar packed with meaningful, amazing events so often leads to a social media feed that just feels all over the place? Well, the answer might actually surprise you.
And here's the absolute truth, the most important thing to hear. This is not a marketing failure. Not at all. It's actually a sign of your success. You're not struggling because you're doing something wrong. You're facing this challenge because you are doing exactly what vibrant Jewish life requires, which is creating a space for everyone. That complexity you're feeling, that's the very soul of community.
So to solve this, we literally need to throw out the standard marketing playbook. You know, the idea of targeting just one ideal person, it just doesn't work for the mission-driven work of building a Jewish community. It's a completely different game. So in the business world, you hear this all the time. Marketers are obsessed with the ideal customer profile, or the ICP. They spend so much money defining this one single perfect type of person and then aiming all their messaging right at them. It's all about narrowing down, getting super focused. But, you know, our tradition gives us a much better model. Instead of one ideal person, we have the 4 species. Each one is totally unique. Some have taste but no smell, some have smell but no taste, some have both, some have neither. And what do they represent? Every single type of person in our community. The ritual is only complete when all 4 are held together. The lesson here is so powerful. A community is not whole unless everyone, every single part, belongs. Just think about who you're actually trying to reach on any given day. It's the mom scrolling on her phone at carpool pickup. It's the dad who's curious about learning something new. It's the young adult who is just craving connection, and it's the elder who is looking for the comfort of tradition. Your marketing has to make each one of them stop their scroll and have that little moment of, oh, that's for me. Okay, so if we're trying to serve everyone, how do we talk to everyone without creating that chaotic feeling? Let's shift to a really simple, practical framework that brings that intention and clarity right back into your communications. Think of this as a guide to make that hard work of selling your community feel so much more purposeful. The key is so simple. Just rotate your storytelling. That's it. Just like you intentionally plan different programs for different parts of your community, you need to intentionally rotate your online posts to reflect that same beautiful diversity. The goal isn't to say everything at once, but to tell a balanced story over time. And here's a super practical checklist of those touch points to rotate. Think of these as the core stories you're already telling through your programs. Are you posting about the pure joy of a family event? The intellectual depth of a Torah class? The real impact of a kindness project? The energy of a cultural event? Or the warmth of a Shabbat service? This is your guide to make sure you're covering all your bases. And this is really important. This is not about trying to post about all 6 of these things every single week. No way. That would just lead right back to feeling scattered, overwhelmed. The goal is balance over, say, a month. Take a look at your feed. Over the last 30 days, have you shown the full 360-degree picture of who you are and who you serve? This approach makes that tough work of self-promotion feel guided and, frankly, a lot more authentic.
All right, let's bring this all together, because this whole thing is about so much more than just social media tactics. It's really about transforming your marketing from a task on your to-do list into a core, meaningful part of your mission. First things first, just remember this. The hard work is already done. The intentionality, the thought, the deep care, it's already there in your programming. The impact you have day in and day out is so real and so powerful. Your marketing doesn't need to invent this stuff. It just needs to reflect it.
So, this is the big mindset shift. We have to stop thinking of our social media as just a digital bulletin board where we tack up event flyers. It's so much more than that.
It's a doorway. That's what it is. Your marketing is a doorway. Every single post, every story, every email becomes an opportunity to invite someone into the warmth and the meaning and the connection of your community. It's their first taste of the belonging you actually offer.
And when you rotate your storytelling with this kind of intention, that doorway becomes a true reflection of your community's soul. It shows the connection people are desperately craving. It shows the deep meaning behind what you do, and it shows the beautiful Jewish values that guide every single action you take. It tells the complete, compelling story. So I'll just leave you with this question. Take an honest look at your organization's online presence, maybe right now. Is it a narrow little gate open to only one type of person? Or is it a wide, welcoming doorway with clear, beautiful invitations for every single one of the 4 species that you work so incredibly hard to serve?